It's a motor mount.
Okay. Oh, grade 8. Ooh, fancy. It's a big spender.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're figuring out our hardware here. So this is our hardware. Alright, so this length here looks like it'll be good. We got washers here to protect the aluminum so it doesn't get chewed up like that is. I know you want to do that, but...
Oh, that's not from the factory?
Yeah, the factory didn't use washers either, they just had a lot of washers eating up aluminum, they didn't care. Now, very important to make sure that you do not put a bolt in here so long that it sticks through the cage right here and hits low gear. See the big gear? It's right there. See how long you go before you hit this gear? And I have seen bikes where they lock up the tranny and wonder why the bike won't move. So make sure your bolt's not so long that it hits the gears in there. That could be a problem. Alright, so how many of these we got? We got 3 of those and we got 2 of these.
Oh, you hear that?
What?
A bee getting hit by the light.
Oh, good. Okay, so why do you got only 3 when it takes 4 bolts? Missing one? Nope. We have 2 extras. So I think I'm going to keep these for your transmission mount. We know we got that good mounts for that. And we can use cheaper bolts for holding your train, holding your motor mount together. So we need one more bolt. Another 3/8 bolt over there? Yes, you do. Here. Ooh, number 4. Alright. Okay, so we're going to keep these 2 here for the inside. We have 3 washers here for 1, 2, 3. 3 nuts. We're going to put a washer on the inside of that. Fix your threads where they're all chewed up. See how they're all clean now? So everything's able to go together now. Because you don't want to figure all this out when the case is drying with goop on it. Of course you probably would do that. Alright, finger applicator. Probably never seen that before, right? How much of a layer do you put on here?
About
1/2 inch? 1/4 inch?
that much.
Not that much.
It's hard to tell.
Well, it was blocky V, you can't even see. How about that?
Secret.
Ooh, that's leftover puke there. You didn't clean that case up very well, did you? We got a job for you to do.
Me?
Yeah, grab a screwdriver and get rid of that turd hanging in the case. Dowel pin, yep, over there. Alright, so what'd you do?
I cleaned some stuff off.
Oh, some dingleberries?
Yeah.
Where were they?
They're floating around on the inside of the case.
So you just look at the previous video to see it. Anyway, you want a thin layer of this on here, on both sides. Nothing too thick, but a good coat. Alright, coating is done. The dingleberries are over here, they're gone now. Is there any dirty rag?
One of them.
Okay. I got goo on my finger. I don't know how that happened.
Stuff doesn't really smell good.
Yeah, headache.
Yeah.
Some people probably sniff it though.
Oh yeah.
Where's the motor mount? Right here. You'll see our bolt stayed in there or nut insert that locked it in. Didn't fall out yet. Good sign. Okay. One case. Hold it by that. You come over here, hold it by this side. Lay it over here over the shaft and over the studs. Go down about that far and stop. It's very important you put this in the correct direction. So it just lays in there. And you bring that down evenly. Make sure it ain't hitting. And pop it. If you're lucky, it's all the way down. Hey, I think it's all the way down. Well, you start by putting this one in. About halfway. Ooh. I think that nut sucks. It looks good. It doesn't go in that shaft very well. We need another nut. That one sucks. One more sitting over here. Nope. Oh well. Have to get one later. Okay, the two long bolts. See, these are the short bolts.
Mm-hmm.
You want to clean on the outside. And the dirty one goes on the inside. Just the opposite of how they probably came out. Okay. We got 3 short ones. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. We got 2 real long ones. Notice how these are different heights here. Guess where the long one goes? And that hole is tight. See, they have the bolts pinched down on the case. So it doesn't want to go in there now. Now I did it though. So now this is not exactly the time to fix this problem. Oh, we have no choice.
Damn it.
So we grab a 5/16 reamer. Make sure you lean it this way so crap falls out of the motor, not into it. Water it out a little bit. See that heavy bit, those big burrs that came out? That doesn't work. A little bit. Seem to be bent. Something is not correct in there. See, this is not the time you want to find all these problems like this. Alright, I'll skip it for now. Let's get back to it. We have to have a limited time to get all this in before the goop dries up. So you can't be screwing around with that. So you took the case apart, you should have made a mental note about that problem. Of course, that was what, 6 months ago?
Only 6 months ago?
I don't know.
It was longer than that.
You were out to sea for a while.
Yeah, I think it was
You liked it so much you went on again.
yeah, the Navy likes it so much.
Get all 4 of these in there before you tighten anything up. You still have to come back and work on these a little bit, but not too bad. Okay, let me grab a nut real quick. It still goes in there tight, but it's better. ratchet's missing. Let your goop come out. What you want to see is a nice even layer of goop sticking out. Not a huge layer of it. Because whatever you see on the inside is on, the outside will be on the inside. We don't want it on the inside. Okay, we just lightly bring these down. Kind of start in the middle of the case and work your way out. Alright, little trick there, you put the nut in there, allows you to push on this one. There it goes. My guess is there's a lot of goop in that hole that we didn't see. See any goop yet?
See some.
Good. Switch over to power tools. I start with the number 2 one here. This is all loose, so you want to push down this way and forward. And you go ahead and tighten these up. Undo these, and then retorque them. Okay, that allows this motor mount to be pulled flat against the case, against this side of the case here. And the main thing, these 4 push down against the top, because this thing will break if you stress it. And then once I got these down, I loosened these up so it'll recenter, and then I torqued all 3 of these down, and just worked my from top all the way down. So that should pull nice and hard against the case and not break. Kind of important. Not to everybody, but some people.
Cool.
I don't like zip gunning these ones here too much because they strip out pretty easy.
Uh-oh. You alright?
Nope.
No.
Oh, hold on. Okay, this is just moving up on our torque a little bit. That's the right one. Torque a little bit harder now. A lot of squishing going on here. Alright, that one's all the way in. Get this full torque. Come over and torque these. Be careful not to strip them though. You know what the difference between tight is and stripping?
Yeah, going tight, 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 and then all of a sudden goes loose, loose, loose.
The difference about 1/8 of a turn.
Oh yeah, that too.
Maybe 1/4 of a turn. And these should be pretty tight because we get the zip gun, but doesn't move much. These don't move at all. Oh, that one did. Alright, now you check to make sure it rotates and it'll go clunk clunk. or doesn't move at all. So nice and freely. So that's what you want to see. Okay. Now, if you don't put something in here to pull this case together, this will not be torqued all through here. So you have to make sure you put bolts in here to duplicate the frame. You get some bolts for that?
Hopefully.
That means you don't have any?
Hopefully you do.
Well, I know I do, because I do this all the time. See, that one's too long. This one's too short. All my bolts up. Oh, we got some long ones now. See anything on the right length? Actually, that'll do the job. So you'll find something that's about that long. You know why these are missing? Because the last job I did, they probably went on the motor and the guy didn't bring it back. You know how often that happens?
Often?
Just about every motor, yeah. Same thing that happens when you loan them an engine stand. That's why there's not a bunch of engine stands up on our shelf up there anymore. Oh yeah, we'll bring it right back. Never happens. Okay. Let's tighten this zip gun. Clean it up a little bit. Okay. So now you see how the goop now comes out. Now there's torque on it. When you take the bolts out to put it in the frame, the goop will keep the case together. It won't leak there. If you don't do that, when you go to tighten this down, there'll be uneven layers of goop in there. And it'll try to squish it in, and over time the motor mount will loosen up because the goop will slowly, progressively come out and cause a problem. Be one of those hidden leaks you get.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to take our dirty rag and wipe off the excess goop. Try to keep it out of the motor. Now this stuff here just kind of deteriorates as you do it. See how it just kind of goes away. Unlike silicone, which doesn't like to disappear. And leaves you a nice clean surface again. Piece of glue in the motor. Did you see that piece of glue in the motor?
I said,
You did. It's alright. It blows back. Turning little balls, see? All right. You see you get a fairly good layer all the way down because you want to see an even coat. See how it just kind of disappears. You just wipe off the excess under here. I don't care about too much build up. Just don't want to get in the way of anything. Alright. Enough goop. Okay. Now before all the oil runs out of here, we need to get the seal in here. That'd be that piece. I like to get the seal flush or below the surface. You were above the surface slightly. Alright. Now this seal here is pretty new, so we're just going to reuse it. You gotta make sure the seal lip goes to the inside, so the oil stays in the motor and not comes out the motor. So if you put it in like that, it keeps the oil from getting into the motor. It's free to come out. Now doing that would be defeating the purpose of why we did that. So we want to keep the oil in the motor. Now these can go in there really, really hard, or they can go in there relatively easy. Easy is bad, that means the tension bearing's loose. And then when we're all done, we got to put this in the snap ring groove, so it needs to be halfway straight. Let me see how flush yours is. See? It's all cup shaped, which means it just didn't go in very far, I guess. Alright, I'll go give me a punch so I can beat on that a little bit.